Well, first things first, George St. Pierre shows up today to do the media workouts, but Diaz and his camp asked Dana White if they could postpone the open workouts. Obviously, it's a big spectacle here. Are you surprised with that scenario with Nick?
I'm not surprised, they told me that he has social anxiety, that it's a serious issue, and if you have a serious issue, I can understand that he's not showing up. I wish him good mental health and all that, but they tell me he actually has a problem, so I can't judge the guy.
I find it difficult to judge him as well. I think Patrick Cote did say it best. The bottom line is he shows up on Friday, he makes weight, he fights for the title on Saturday night. But Dana White basically said if Nick does win the fight on Saturday night, there could be some consequences. They're going to have a big meeting. I mean, this is turning into a bit of fiasco.
Yeah, I understand. But at the end of the day, he's paid to fight, and he's paid to promote the fight, and he's doing it at the best of his capability. I respect the guy. If that's what he's doing, great. If he's doing it because he just doesn't want to show up and doesn't care about the fans, that's a problem. So what's really the issue? They told me he has social anxiety. It's that's the word. I accept that. If he really has that problem, it's a problem that exists. Let him be.
Bottom line is as a fighter, he's a tough guy. Punches and numbers, body shots, black belt in jiu-jitsu. George St. Pierre is going to have problems to deal with on Saturday night. How has this camp been for George?
Has had an excellent camp. The Condé camp was very difficult because he really started from zero. You had to relearn how to do everything. So after that camp, it's been a big relief. Now he carried that momentum in with him. This camp has been going very well. He's been extremely dominant in practice, standing on the ground. We've brought in experts to mimic Diaz, left-handed guys, really good pressure fighters. I mean, we've really covered all our bases. I'm very confident.
And, of course, we talk about George St. Pierre's mindset, the importance of a fighter not being emotional, especially in the first round, and getting in there and making mistakes because you're overexerting yourself or you're overextending yourself. How do you keep George St. Pierre's mind focused and saying, listen, we have a job to do here. Don't be too upset here.
Yeah, I never seen George take it so personal. He's been insulted many times, and I think some guys have said worse stuff than Diaz has. But I think Diaz kicked him when he was down while he was injured. I think that bothered George a lot, because George couldn't do anything about it. And that's the time he felt most insulted. So I really believe that George is the better technician, and I want him to stay in the technical realm. Diaz is a great fighter. He's a phenomenal technician, but he's also a great street fighter. He can also throw caution to the wind and just slug it out. And I think when your skill set is like George's, you want to keep it in the technical realm.
Obviously, Roy McDonald not on this card, but John McDessie is on this card. He'll be competing on Sportsnet. A very tough guy, and Darren Cruikshank. Talk about the Bull. What's going on with this guy?
The Bull is probably the most improved fighter I have in the last year. He's improved immensely. He's doing great. He's matured as a fighter. His maturity, I think, is going to help carry him to a victory. He knows now that fighting is not always one-sided. Guys are going to be tough to put away in UFC, and he just has to find that second gear. And I really believe in practice he's found that second gear, and he's going to show it Saturday night.
Nick Ring, thoughts on Nick?
Nick Ring, I haven't been working with Nick Ring, so I don't really. No, I haven't seen any of Nick Ring.
Any other predictions for Saturday? Anything you're looking forward to, obviously, other than the main event? And we all know John Danaher is probably walking around us right now, so we need to be careful.
John Danaher is walking around, so beware. Make sure that you always get your eyes peeled, and I think you guys are going to see a great fight. We got Mike Ritchie also fighting. I think he's gonna have a good performance, and I'm confident in all my guys because they really work hard and they're prepared to a T.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Joe.
There you have it, Firas Zahabi. Bunch of fighters competing Saturday night at the Bell Center in Montreal.